What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm. We are back with the NHL 2005 Dynasty Mode Series. Episode number 45, and probably one of the biggest and most exciting matchups of the season, taking on a huge rival in the Detroit Red Wings. And coming into this episode, we are looking for our 10th consecutive victory. But this is probably going to be the biggest test of the season for our squad. Haven't recorded anything. You guys will notice on the screen here that there's a green screen behind me now. So I've moved places, put up a green screen. We have, there's new stuff everywhere. So it's been a while since I've recorded an episode of this. Nevertheless, probably won't affect any upload schedules, but yeah, it's been a little while, so we're going to get back into the swing of things. So let's go ahead and get previewing this matchup against the Detroit Red Wings. So taking a look at our squads as we come into this game, very similar, just a point ahead of them in the standings at the moment, 63% win percentage. Detroit scores a lot of goals, lets in a little bit more. We're not obviously going to worry about the special teams at all. They're ahead of us in the standings simply because of the way the divisions are set up. And in net, a pretty comparable matchup on both sides. Jose Theodore, 99 overall. Manny Legacy, 96. Theodore Butterfly, Legacy a stand-up. So again, this is a very, very even matchup. Yeah, guys, we're not going to wait around any longer. Let's get into this matchup against the Detroit Red Wings. Denver, Colorado, the site for this midseason matchup between two top teams in the Western Conference. Colorado, Detroit, renewing an age-old rivalry. The first meeting of the season is up next. We've got the anthems and then puck drop. Joel Quenneville's squad ready to go. Theodore and Legacy both ready at their own ends. Here we go. Off the draw. Forsberg winning that one. Yager in behind. Lidstrom checking him. Misses though. Back in front to Yager. Chance right there. Big stop. Forsberg back in the other way. Datsuk there. The young upstart. Pavel Datsuk. Brett Hull takes a big hit. Gets the shot off though. And a great save by Theodore. Here comes Jaromir Jagr back the other way. Dandino. Got him down. Shanahan. Datsuk there. Shot on. Stopped. Pass across. Forsberg. Looking for Yager. Couldn't find him. Solani in there. Turned. And there's Bure skating in. Shot by Bure. Big stop there by a Legacy early on. Here's Zetterberg, another younger player that's going to bring the Detroit Red Wings into their new era here as this team ages and has a few more runs at the cup. And there's Lindros. And a wrist shot beats Legacy. Colorado leads 1-0 early on as they look for their 10th consecutive victory. Oh, just off the pad, off the post. And the newcomer Eric Lindros continues to make an impact. So an early goal for the Avalanche here in a game they are looking to get ahead in, stay ahead against a top team in the Detroit Red Wings. Here's Cherkasky behind the net, evades the poke check. Back to Hall. There's Hendrickson in front, got a chance on it too. Whitney clears it out to Steve Thomas. Hardeneck meets him at the line. Lang loses the puck. Theodore plays it out. Here's Tchaikovsky back again. Tchaikovsky around, still with the puck. Back in front to Hall. Hall had a chance, but Legacy read that quickly. Voninen, Lang, shot on. Lang again. Another big stop by Theodore, and he'll play it out. Keep the momentum moving. Hatcher back in. Tchaikovsky has been all over it this shift. Takes a big hit there, but Voninen from the point shot, and Lang took that one up high, blocked it, down back the other way. Here's Lang again. Makes a move inside. Can't get past Peter Forsberg. Yager, Forsberg. Back over to Forsberg. Big stop by Legacy, and he plays it out to Shanahan. Hull over to Datsuk. And a penalty shot upcoming, signaled by the referee. And Hayduk can't believe the call. The dangerous Pavel Datsuk is getting an opportunity one-on-one with Jose Theodore right here. Most exciting play in hockey. Penalty shot. Here comes Datsuk. Deacon in, goes right, back left, shot. Big pad stop by Theodore. Keeping this game 1-0. 9 consecutive victories for the Avalanche, climbing their way, solidifying themselves up the standings. Lindros wins that draw, and Solani will bring it back into the zone. Solani behind the net, upended. There's Lindros, he turns and fires an awkward angle shot. Legacy reads it with the glove all the way. 6 shutouts, 23 wins, 218 goals against for Theodore, and putting up excellent numbers so far this season. Just under 5 to go here in the first. Lindros' early goal. Here's Datsuk, takes a crushing hit from Sheldon Surrey. Back come the Avs. Here's Hayduk over, finds Forsberg, scores. Peter Forsberg, wearing the C in absence of the captain, Joe Sakic. Big goal there, 2-0 late in the first. This Colorado team continues to fire on all cylinders. Adam Foote dumps that one in. Cronwall to Darren McCarty. McCarty in. Lyles against him. Big hit by Lindros. Scratchton takes a hit. Lindros presses McCarty up against the glass too. Here's Bure. Bure in. Oh, knocked off. Final minute here of the first. Here's Zetterberg. In, shot. Another chance at it, but Theodore makes the save. And Foote will just lift it into the corner, and that will do it for the first period. Avalanche strike twice on goals from Lindros and Forsberg, and lead 2-0 into the first intermission. Back for the second. The red-hot Colorado Avalanche rolling downhill in this one, looking for their 10th consecutive victory. Dandino, big hit. Here's Hayduk, stops up, looks for trailer, can't find one. There's shot on from Hayduk, rather, and Forsberg on the doorstep. Looked like he was going for a tip. It's pushing and shoving in front of the net as Nick Lidstrom's going to come in and deal with that. A rocky start to the season for Colorado, starting to turn around, and shot there, being almost in behind Legacy. And Joel Quenneville made mention of that, but being patient and letting the team develop within itself. Here's Lyles, Scratchton's back there, finds the captain, Steve Yzerman. Zetterberg around the net. Theodore played around the boards. McCarty finds Cronwall. Back there, Cronwall to Zetterberg. Back in front, Foote intercepts it. Puck comes back the other way. Lindros and Bure. Lindros shot. Big save. McCarty. Yzerman. Takes a hit from Lyles. Pass over to Lindros. He makes a move. Finds Foote. Shot on. Easy stop for Legacy and holds. Head coach Joe Quenneville talking about being patient within their team, letting them figure it out. There's been lots of trades made. The GM was not slow in making a move if he felt it was necessary, as Jágr rips a shot and Fischer blocks that one. The team's starting to gel, figure it out. 2 players out of the lineup now, too. Joe Sakic, the captain, of course. Alex Tanguay as well, injured in the Philadelphia game as Jágr carries that one in offside. And even with those players missing out of the lineup, this team still has been able to carry on well. Very little issues offensively for this squad. Big hit. Datsuk takes one from Martinek. It's a slowing pace of the second period starting to take shape. Here's Hull in, though. Hull takes a big hit from Von In. Shanahan there, trying to get a shot away. Can't. Finds Forsberg down low. Hull in there, though. Clears it off the glass. Lidstrom gets it, but Tchaikovsky gets past him. Here's Marouz Tchaikovsky. Shot on. Good pad stop by Legacy. Tchaikovsky's still in there, having a solid game so far, but Shanahan runs him over. Back the other way. Shanahan, no offside on that play. That was a close one. 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Here's Tchaikovsky. Wanted to make a move. Zetterberg met him there. Kronwall bumped off by Forsberg. Pass there, can't get through. McCarty, lots of physicality along the boards. Here comes the shifty Jaromir Jágr. Down low, Forsberg. Lost it, and the Red Wings will start back the other way. So far, not a ton of chances offensively in this second period. A few in the first. Here's Forsberg. Forsberg again, shot. Gets it away just as he was off balance. But Manny Legacy making the great stop there. Here's Surrey. Booming slap shot. Stopped. McCarty finds Maltby. Shot on. That's a big save and a huge rebound let out. Here comes Jágr again. Jágr shakes the check. Draper, though, is going to separate him from the puck and scratched into the former Colorado Avalanche. Works his way out. Maltby in front. Lyles bumps him off. Final seconds. That will do it. Second period comes to a close. Same score as the end of the first. Slowed down pace here in the second, and the Avalanche will take a 2-0 lead to the third. Avalanche doubling up the Red Wings in the shot category. No penalties so far in tonight's affair. Pass there. That meant for Lindros. Goes all the way down the ice, and Dandino will touch that one up. Quenneville upset with the play there. Shanahan rather running down foot. A little bit of a blindside there. Shanahan starting to get some momentum for his team. Builds something up. Here's Yzerman on the draw. Yzerman wins it back. Kronwall holds the puck there. Down low to Zetterberg. Good chance there, but Theodore makes the save. Here's Jágr. Jágr hooked off. Kronwall. McCarty. Shot on. Big hit there on Forsberg by McCarty, and Hayduke's going to lift that one to the corner. Back around. Hayduke, Yzerman fighting out for the puck. Hayduke gets it back, wins the battle there. Back in front, chance there. Hayduke shot. Looked like he got blocked on the way through. Blake stands up Zetterberg. And an offside at the Detroit line. Manny Legacy, as we take a look at his numbers, 21 wins on the season, 2.7 goals against. Detroit definitely a team that could use some better defensive ability, but a lot of nights this offense, a lethal one, can outscore their problems, but so far, not tonight. Bure in the corner, Datsuk, Bure. Hull's going to grab the puck and find Dandino on the way out. Here comes Matthew Dandino. Shot on. Big stop by Theodore. Foot. Lyles finds Teemu Selanne on the way by. There's Bure in front, but a big save as Manny Legacy has had a quietly great evening as the main reason keeping his team in this one. 12:28 to go in the third. Lang's going to win that draw. Cormick taking a big hit there. Surrey takes one too. Physicality picking up here. Brigley. Surrey dishes it back. Here's Brigley. Brigley into this zone, gets a shot off. Big pad stop again by Legacy there. He's going to get that pass as it comes to the front of the net. And will hold. 2-0 remains the score. Detroit, not with many chances outside of the first period where it was a little bit more open. Colorado has shut them down. Lindros off the draw here. Foot from the point. Looks for an outlet. It's poked away. Lyles is going to retrieve the puck, though. Dump it back into the corner. Bure chasing Lidstrom back there. Here's Datsuk. Turned it over to Lyles. Bure back in. Spins off. Looking for an outlet. Back to the point. Foot shot blocked, but Bure on the rebound. 3-0. Colorado in the third. Wrap up the gift of a 10-game win streak. This team looks unstoppable right now. Yzerman taking a big hit there. Off the face-off. Forsberg stopping up. Looking for an outlet. Tied up in front. Back in front. Legacy gets that one. 6:26 to go. We expected a little bit of a tighter affair here tonight. A closer battle. And the top offensive clubs getting shut down, though, is running into an unstoppable force in the Colorado Avalanche. Cormick loses the puck. Here's Shanahan coming back the other way. Shanahan shot stopped by Theodore on the breakaway. Detroit's best chance of the game right there. Shot back in front. It looked like a shot pass looking for a deflection. But Legacy holds that one. Back on the faceoff, less than 5 to go here in the third. Big hit by Surrey. Pass broken up. A good defensive play there by Peter Forsberg. Here's Hayduk back. Hayduk loses it. Back the other way is McCarty. McCarty shot on. Pad stop by Theodore. Kicks it to the corner. Surrey's going to play it out. Just as far as the red line. Scratched into there. McCarty shot scores. Darren McCarty. His 10th of the season. Detroit in this game. Maybe too little too late, though. But a booming slap shot beats Theodore on the glove side. Detroit has got their way onto the score sheet. Forsberg on the draw. 2:25 to go. Here's Yzerman winning that draw. It's offside. Forsberg turned over, though. Yzerman bringing it back. Yzerman shot. Stopped by Theodore. Forsberg plays it up to Hayduk. Over to Eric Lindros. Lindros. Lidstrom there. Yzerman. Back in the captain. Makes a move. Tries to go short side on an awkward play. There's Yzerman, though. Back in front. No shot yet. Gets hit in front of the net. 30 seconds to go. They had a wide open net there for a moment. Here's Lindros' shot. Stopped by Legacy. Lindros back in against Danino. Rubs him along the boards. 20 seconds to go. Maybe a chance here for the Red Wings. Shot on. Big pad stop off Steve Thomas. Back in front. Lang had a chance right in the slot. Big stop by Theodore, who's been excellent in the chances he has faced tonight. Hayduk takes a hit. Into the corner it comes. 5 seconds to go. The win is in the books. It's 10 in a row. Colorado steals a couple points from a rival in the Detroit Red Wings. 3-1 the final. We'll leave you with the 3 stars of tonight's matchup. And of course, as always, we'll catch you on the next Avalanche broadcast. All right, so coming off that game, a huge win against Detroit. I thought it would be a lot closer, but again, we're at the point where we're really gelling. Each game has been a lot easier than in the past, but we've had some close ones in here, so it's not like I want to adjust difficulties or much of anything, really. I think we're pretty good right now. But yeah, that's a big win against a team that I thought was good. They had lots of chances, but Theodore was pretty good in that game, so it's not as if they didn't come out to play. And we go from a very good team to a very bad team. Dallas, I believe, is still one of the league's worst teams here. So we'll see exactly what happens with this next matchup, but we'll nonetheless preview it. But we do have some emails to go through. So we've got player loves his ice time. Looks like Hayduke's morale's gone up. We got a trade summary. Rem Murray, Jordan 2-2 go to Carolina for Wes Walz and Jesse Bullery. So Wes Walz has been traded twice this season. Early on in the mode, he was traded for, I believe it was Rod Brendamore. So that's the second time he's been traded so far. Also just realized I got the green screen up now. I can make myself a little bit bigger on the screen, so let's do that. Nevertheless, so there's that. And then we also have a trade offer from Minnesota, so let's go see what that's all about. Deal on the table. Despite the rivalry between our teams, both you and I know that to get ahead, you got to make some changes. I've been giving it some thought, and I think that there is a really interesting opportunity to do some bodies around and make both of our teams much more competitive. Let me know what you think. So I'll preface all this by saying already, I think we've done a lot of friggin' trades so far in this mode, so I'm not looking to make any more trades. I'm pretty happy, being on a 10-game win streak. Pretty happy with where the team is. Okay, but this is kind of interesting. So we got Brent Burns for Riku Hall. Now, Brent Burns, obviously, that's a name that is synonymous with, if you're, current day NHL watcher, you know how good Brent Burns is. Maybe on the back half of his career now, but at this time he was just a rookie, didn't really do much in Minnesota before he ended up in San Jose. So this is an interesting one. Let's go compare the two players. So Hall in 81, that's probably a little bit inflated, just mostly due to the morale at right now. Usually, I think most of our players are probably 3 or 4 overall points above probably where they actually should be. Hall more of a grinder. Let's take a look at Burns. Burns again, also already taking a look, his speed and everything is much lower. It's got a lot of potential, but again, we're not really doing a mode here that is far into the future. We're literally just doing the one season. And right now, Hall, I believe, is on our third line in the lineup for certain at this point in time, just because we have so many injuries. So I'm going to say no to this trade. If this was a future mode, where we're trying to actually do something and, create a dynasty, play a few years kind of thing, maybe I would reconsider this one. But as it stands right here, I don't really think there's any need for this trade. All right, so coming out of that one, big matchup there against Detroit, big win. Let's go take a look at the standings here. I think Dallas is pretty low. Dallas is second last only to the Washington Capitals. So probably one of the most disappointing seasons in Dallas. At this point, I want to say, although we're playing the lockout season, I'm not exactly sure what the standings, where did they finish in 03-04? I want to say they were a playoff team. So in the 03-04 season, which is about as relevant to this year is, in real life, Dallas was 11th in the league. They had 97 points this season. They had the least amount of shots against per game too. So, goals against 159. They probably are allowing the most goals against of any team. 3.38. 3.83 or whatever that was. So again, this is a disappointing season for the Dallas Stars here because they're just not they're not measuring up to their own standards. So we are definitely going from one extreme to the other. NHL. I was going to say, where's Minnesota? I thought they were at the top. They are still at the top. We are catching them slowly. 5 points away from them now for the lead in the division. But in previewing them, 37% win percentage, 35 points. We have 23 more than them. They're sitting 29th, last in the conference, last in the division. Not having a good year, allowing a ton of goals against. Take a look at the goalies here. Turco, very good. I'm sure he's just having a really bad year. We're obviously going to stick with Theodore in the net. He was excellent in that last game against Detroit. But we are going to see a bunch of Detroit, which is going to be pretty nice over the next little bit here. Toronto, we're going to start mixing in some Eastern Conference opponents. Here's the Rangers as well. We've made some deals with them, so we're going to see some familiar faces, Paul Kariya being one of them. We get to see Boston. I think we played Boston pretty early on the mode. Yeah, second game in, we played Boston with a 4-2 win. So we're going to start seeing some new teams, some unique matchups. But, 2 more matchups against top team here. There's a big matchup against Calgary here as well, right after the All-Star game. I'm actually pretty excited to do the All-Star game in this one. That'll actually be a ton of fun. I believe it's playable, so we're actually going to, be able to play the game and might just let the AI play that one. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll represent the Western Conference or something. But nevertheless, that'll be a fun little game to do, a little break from the grind of the season. But yeah, 2 big matchups here against Detroit a little bit later on in the season, actually literally a couple weeks from now. Obviously face them again a little later on. But yeah, we're almost toward the stretch drive of the season where we're going to have to play the trade deadline. Everybody's going to solidify their rosters, and then we're on the way to the playoffs. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button down below if you liked today's video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. The notification bell beside it as well. You'll get these videos as soon as they upload. I know I've got the upload schedule Tuesdays, Thursdays at 5 p.m. So pretty much every week you're going to get 2 games for this series, 5 p.m. dinner time, sort of unwinding from the day of work that you can watch these. I don't think there's much left to say. We'll see you guys on the next one.